Alright, welcome back to NC Off the Rink. Today we are lucky enough to be joined by two of our skate fam. We got Florian and Najete all the way from Paris. Welcome, thank you for coming guys.
Bonjour.
So this is a very interesting, exciting week for you guys. Do you want to do the honors?
As tomorrow is gonna be a soul skate.
That's the most exciting thing, yeah.
We're happy to dance on the musical
Yeah.
And yes, and then the weekend after we're gonna get married.
Yes,
Skate wedding
again. Skate weddings again.
Thank you. We made on skate and we're gonna marry on skate.
You get married on skates.
Yes.
We cannot say everything, you know. I
Okay.
mean, no, yes, because it's gonna be.
Yeah, but the time this goes out.
Okay.
The time this goes out.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the city hall with skates on.
Nice. So for those who don't know, Florian here is one of the proprietors of owners, sorry.
No, founders. One of
the founders and
Let's say
owners
yes.
of Flaneurz Skates. So you want to tell us a bit more about Flaneurz since you're getting married on skates?
I don't know if it's related the fact that, but yes. What you want the story of Flaneurz?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we're gonna make it short. Or long?
We got an hour with you, so
Make it what it is.
So the story of Flaneurz, basically, I'm a street skater. I did aggressive skating, and in France we have the tradition to drill sneakers on skates, because for us sneakers is the most comfortable shoe you can skate with, and when you skate on the streets, sneakers are perfect. If you to move around, to go from point A to point B, and we did also what I did, but not as a great level. I did aggressive skating, so I did like jumps, a little bit of slaloms.
On course.
On quads, only on quads, with sneakers drilled on. During the 90s, when I was a teenager, it was a big fame in France, like at Trocadéro, at La Défense. Shout out to Roller Team La Défense, 340 Traces, les Kamikazes,
Oui.
etc. L'équipe Fun Riders qui continue. No, but you can still find some jumpers, crazy ones, next to Notre Dame. I mean, you could see them before. Now I don't know if they came back because there is a work on Notre Dame. But those jumps were very typical French activity, like fast backwards for the English, you know. The jumps were specific. And so the skates we were using were sneakers drilled on plates. But as the sneakers they have a soft sole, we started to put a metal plate in between the plate and the sneaker. So this plate had the shape of the sneaker.
So that it's not bending and
So please, girl from Chicks and Balls, don't put the metal plate inside your shoe, put it under your shoe. So you will keep the comfort of the shoe. You won't have your feet on the metal plate, you will have your feet on the sole of the shoe. And so we did that, and I did like 20 pairs with my father on the garage. Every time I had a shoe that were worn, I was drilling them to put them on skate. Because at this time, you were not, if you want to be a cool kid, no brand new shoes. Your shoes had to be worn and the sign of the jumps and so on. So we were taking shoe, I don't know if you know shoe, it's like a paste that you put on the shoe, on the skate shoes. Or we were like melting plastic to protect our shoe. Like the shoe, the most worn they were, the best they were. And from this, there were like a specific sneaker culture related to skate and shoe. Like what were the best shoe to skate, what were the best shoe to slalom, to jump and so. So Adidas Mutombo, I don't know if you know this player. Adidas Street Ball, some of the Jordans and so on. So coming from that, I was struggling and I had those skates with Nike Dunks, with purple wheels, nice skates. And I was in New York and people were stopping me by all the time. Like, wow, sneaker skate. They were like sneakers on wheels. They were not saying roller skates. Because for roller skates for them it's like boots. And so coming from that, I started to do skates for people. I did three. I rented a drill and we were going to shop, buying the shoes, I was ordering the plates and I was drilling things for them. So I told myself there might be a business to do have of it. but you need to add value. When you talk about business, adding value is something that people are looking for. And adding value would be to give the shoe its first utility, that was walking or running. So I told myself, engineers, they are able to create cars, to create a spaceship, to go to the moon, whatever. They might be able to do the system that you can clip the shoe, clipping out and clip it out. And so I found a guy that could make this for me. We started, he was working for an association, a student association. It was at the end of his study. So we did the first prototype like this, and then a little time after we said we're gonna partner. So we partnered, we did a few prototypes. There were like I think 7 versions of the system before it came out. And now it's still changing. I mean, my first Flaneurz are not, they are compatible, but inside we change some pieces because we try to always improve, having the feedbacks of the customers and so on.
So at what point did you put the Kickstarter campaign out? Because that's when I first got wind of it.
Yeah, we created the company at the end of 2014 after the second or third prototype, and we kept on working. We heard that there were a Kickstarter Europe launching. We made the responsible of Kickstarter at this time, because before that we were supposed to have a bank account in the US and so on. So when it came to Europe, with Euro, you could collect Euro and having a French bank account or English bank account and so on. So we made them and we started our campaign for the launching of Kickstarter Europe. Same day. So we enjoyed a little bit of the fame of Kickstarter at this time, because there were some articles talking about Kickstarter coming to Europe. Look at the first campaigns.
Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong, the way Kickstarter works is like 3 different ideas and they're kind of competing? No?
Kickstarter is crowdfunding. There is, it's reward-based crowdfunding. There is 3 types of crowdfunding. One type is like you invest money in the company and a piece of the company. You own a piece of the company.
Right.
Another crowdfunding is like loans. They borrow you money and you have money back with interest. And the third one is like pre-order. Kickstarter is a pre-order. Yeah. The one that the girls from Clayton are doing. Shout out to the girls from Clayton. It's reward-based. Also, you can have a Flaneurz niche on there. You can have a pre-order of Flaneurz niche, giving them £20, and once the campaign is finished, they'll send it to you. You can prepay, and for us it was the same. So you pre-order a pair of Flaneurz. There were 7 different types of shoes. People were, and another offer was like you could also send your own shoe. And how it works is like you have early bird prices to start the campaign, because the campaign that goes well has to start fast. You know. So you say on Kickstarter, you have an objective. I want to, with this campaign, we wanted to make 30,000 euros. We were hoping secretly that we were going to make more, but we knew in the storytelling that we had to reach this goal fast. We reached it in 8 hours. Thanks to what? Thanks to the early bird prices. Because the first skates we sold, like the first 100 pairs, they were like wholesale price. Like what it cost to us, it was what it cost to the people. So we tell all our friends, okay, if you want me to give you a good price, it's now. Then after I won't be able to do this, you know. And as we did a little teasing before that, people were waiting for it. I mean, we had videos that reached more than 100,000 views, and people were like, when? So when we started, we teased a little bit, we did the good price, so it started. And we end up 100,000 more of pre-sales.
Nice.
But
good start.
It was a good start. It was like the proof that this can work.
Yeah.
You know, this business can work.
And that there's a market for it, like there's a
Yes. So this was June 2015. Then it took us a lot of time to deliver, because we did the Kickstarter, we were having the final prototype. But then, going from a final prototype to we sold 300 pairs on Kickstarter. So from Flaneurz one prototype to manufacture 300 pairs, it was a hard job. You know, to build the production chain. Took us a year. So we deliver like 6-9 months later than what we thought. But you have some Kickstarter campaign, they never deliver. The company dies before. So we deliver.
Nice.
I got my t-shirt.
You had your t-shirt. Yeah. Maybe not so late.
No, just a little bit late.
The t-shirt we are okay because we didn't give the t-shirt. And so yes, 2015, 2016 we opened our e-shop. 2017 we did a collab with Veja, which is a French brand of like durable ethic shoes. We did a little collab with Puma, a little one with Reebok. We have now one out, which I can't say the name because it's
top secret.
No, it's white label. If you look up on the internet, you will find some clip-on skates that are really expensive. But we made them, but then our name is not on them.
So 2015, I finally raised enough money to get my own pair, and I don't have them with me, but thank you again for those. When I tried them on Fixate, a lot of people was like, "Oh, those are really nice. Where'd you get them from? How much do they cost?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, they're Flaneurz. You get them from here." Remember the guy that came to roll on that time, the French guy. He's the one who made them. And a lot of people ask how much they cost, and when I tell them the price, they're like, "Ooh." But the way I explain it to them is like, look at your skates right now. If you break it down, you've got the boot, you've got the plate, the wheels, bearings, all of that. And looking at my Flaneurz, you've got the trainers. If you used to buy those trainers, they're more than £100 anyway. The plate costs like 100 and whatever, the wheels. So when you break it down, they're not actually that expensive. Like, and the fact that they do cater for skating and take the skates off and just have them for shoes, getting around normally. Like, they are a really good investment. They are really, really good.
It can be the fact. How we calculate this is that if you, what we call Flaneurz ready to roll, like a complete skate, including the shoe, you have 20 pairs of shoes on our website right now, 20, 25, something like that, different type of shoe. If you buy this, compared to if you buy this all separate elements, it will cost you around €100 more. For the system, for our hard work,
Exactly.
made in France.
It's a company, it's a business.
You have to pay to get the labor and all that. Yeah.
So we are a small company. We now we are nine people working. Shout out to the Flaneurz.
Contact the team.
So yes, we need to pay salary, we need to pay the brand, we need to pay the suppliers. I mean,
Well, they're really good. They're really
online
good.
is not giving me plates. I have to buy them from online.
Yeah.
I try to tell them, give me
But at the
plates.
same time though, like people should know those are roll line plates which are like high-end plates as well. They're not like, flexi plates or anything like that. These are proper plates.
Those are the cheapest online plates that we use. They have plastic plates. Online
No, those one like a ballet, like initiation skater.
And then there is the variant of the
Stance.
blaster. This is the one we use. They are like for beginners, artistic skater, or skilled down.
But then just to revert back to how we started, like, so obviously you have these Flaneurz, this invention that you guys created, but then you're getting married in these, right? So you're getting married in the skates. So you created a pair of Flaneurz that are your wedding shoes,
Yes.
and your wedding shoes are.
They're not Flaneurz, but yeah.
But what are they? Tell them.
He created my shoes, my roller shoes. So thank you.
So Najete, you have a pair of high heels,
Yeah,
what, about 6 inches high,
yeah,
with wheels on the pole.
yeah.
So you guys,
So double heels.
That is not your size.
Let's try
Oh,
it.
damn. Not my size.
so you're gonna roll up to the aisle with your high heel roller skates.
This is my first time on the high roller skates. On heels, this is my first time. So I tried 2 or 3 days before, and was to start was like impossible. You have to push and stay like this,
Right.
and let you roll on your skates. Okay.
So if there's a smooth
But,
floor when you get married.
It's okay because there is my father with me
Yeah.
to make the entrance.
Is he gonna be on skates as well?
No.
Okay.
No.
But that's nice though. So you're gonna roll through. You're gonna roll up the aisle with your skates on. You're wearing. What?
I made some Prada shoes.
He's got Pradas.
We're gonna post the pictures.
So it's like you got Pradas that clip on and clip off, right? This is nice. And your first dance is gonna be on the roller skates when they pronounce you husband and wife. Your very first
Yeah,
dance.
but we get into the city hall with those skates,
Yeah.
and then on where the marriage is during the dinner, we came out with the first day.
Yeah.
But she won't have the high heels.
When they say, you know,
She will have all the skates.
now the bride and the groom will have their first dance together as a married couple, that's gonna be on skates.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not with the high heels.
No, maybe with my Jordans.
But still though, that's very cool. Like.
Yeah.
But we saw some videos that they're not going to be the first.
No, you're not gonna be the first. However, you know,
Maybe-
the first ones I know, maybe the first in Europe. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure not the first one in Europe. You know, skating is 300 years old.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
First one in Flaneurz.
Yeah. Thank you.
No.
From Flaneurz, yeah.
No?
We are not the first.
we have pretty. I mean, I don't know how many. We should ask Laurie that now we exchange with. But we have some people married in Flaneurz. We have some people that have been giving some wedding present.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we have some couples that separate because of Flaneurz. We have many stories, you know, where people they share with us, you know, and that's what's good, you know. We call the people who have Flaneurz, we call it a clique.
Mhm.
It's a French word to say group.
Gang.
Yeah.
Gang.
And so on.
Gangster.
And so when we sell the Flaneurz, we tell to the people, welcome to the clique, and we consider like a bit of a community, you know, because it's a way.
Yeah. Honestly.
So,
You are in.
You're the first gay couple I know that get married. So yeah, congratulations on behalf of the NC. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Like you said, you met on skates, getting married on skates. That's nice.
Yeah, staying true to the.
Those high heels though. Oof. Oof.
We should look up on some Marawa video to catch
I've
up
seen,
some.
yeah.
techniques.
She can really skate. It's like she really gets about it.
I'm sure you'll be fine. So, Najete, can you tell us more about your skating experience? Like, 'cause
How did
you've
you
done
start?
like competitive skating, right?
Yeah. Because I was born on skates, but on artistic skates. And for me, skating is like a competition, only competition, and always competition. So I can spend hours and hours on skates, but to train, hard work. So since 20 years, I skate for competition, and I spent like 15 years in the national team, French national team, in competition, because I am first French champion.
Nice.
Okay.
For
Yes.
10 fois quand tu dis quoi?
Okay, she won the French championship solo artistic skating 5 times.
Ah ouais, first time.
So she was 5-time French artistic skater champion.
Okay.
And she won with her group because she's doing two different practice specialties. One solo artistic skating with the jumps and all. So she won it 5-time French national. And she won 5-time national also with her group called Black Rocks. They are between 6 and 8 or 8.
6 and 8 or 10 or.
And they are doing amazing stuff.
It's like all unison.
We are a group,
Yeah.
and we are doing like a ballet on skates with theater way.
Yeah.
So we can have like costume and in 5 years we tell a story different with give a message to judges because there was competition, but for the public too. And for us was a big experience because we did to work a lot of hard work and being together for the competition and like a group in the competition. If someone fall, the team fall, and if we win together. So there is a good spirit to have a solo, single way and a group way.
And are you still competing? Are you still competing as a figure skater?
Yeah.
You still do?
Non, c'était quoi la question? Ah no, it's over for me. No more competition.
So you're just coaching now?
Yeah. I know. I teach.
Oh.
I teach now. Because for 20 years you take knowledge about technical skate, and for me it's really important to share with the kids. And
next chapter.
In the next chapter, yeah, that's this is the same concept.
She was coaching.
Oh, you went to roll
Yeah, sure, right?
Coach now.
I'm so
You were
sorry.
lying to Kai and told him he's teaching, but he was actually on holiday. Oh my days.
So sorry. I was in Asia.
She's gonna kill you. Why did you tell them?
Okay. But for the first edition, I was here.
I know. And I'm forever grateful.
And it was an honor to be here. And because for me, I am like a rink skater because for competition, I am only on rink. I didn't know skate outside on the streets. And when I met Florian, I started to roll outside.
So what did you think of when you found out and you saw a different part of the skate world? What was your thoughts?
It's not fun. For me, it's not the same because I have like a culture skate before with my artistic roller skate, and I know the world skates in the competition. But now there is like another culture, another family, another way of skating. And it's totally different, but for me it's like a complementarity, okay? And it's really nice because people are so different that it's not the same people, and you can meet by different people on skates. So the identity, the skate, but there is no only the personality, there is British people from London, there is like French people, American people, and we have, I think, according to me, we have our own specific, and style and technique and way of...
Like, talking about that, like, how do you compare the skate scene in France or in Paris compared to when you travel here and other places in Europe or globally?
I think we are like not teenager but baby on skates. Yeah, we have to grow up, it's okay, because everybody, this is a long history. There is old skaters in France, it's okay. But for me, in on my way of skating, we are like baby. So there is a big street to grow up.
Yeah.
We have time. So
you've got a nice community. You've got like quite a few
yeah.
Paris.
The community is growing up.
Yes, Paris, so rhythm skating scene, because as I said before, we are agency, we have artistic, we have many disciplines. But on the dance or rhythm skating scene, there were the originals, like in the 80s, 90s, they were dancing at Trocadero next to Eiffel Tower. Or Laurence, who started there. Laurence started there with mousse, cacahuète, and they're still skating. And there were a place called La Main Jaune, which was like a disco, like a club, where you were able to skate. I've never been there because I'm a bit too young. I've been there because Jean-Marc and his collective, he reopened it. It was a squat for a time, and they did 2 parties there. I don't think he came, but Michel came, and it was there. Those were nice parties, and it was like lots of remembers for those people, because this club is like mythic in France. Everybody knows the name, even if you're a non-skater, you might know the name of it, because you can see it in some very famous French movies. You know, like the main character is a movie called La Boum. Cheesy movie, but everybody saw it. Every year it's on TV. So this is like heritage of this culture, because at this time there were proper rhythm skaters there. And then it stopped. I think it stopped for maybe 10 years. After the Main Jaune stopped, there were this big street skating stuff, and then inline skate came. So it changed a little bit the way people were skating. It changed who were skating, you know. And so I think it stopped, and then it restarted maybe 5 to 10 years ago, and it restarted. And what I see in France, you have a lot of performance. I mean, we are dancing for Skate Express, we are dancing for other groups too. But you have Skate Express, you have the Missy, you have Rolling Delight, you have like Santo. You have Santo a bit different because most of the groups, they are doing shows. They are earning money from skating, you know? They're going like, there's a wedding, go and skate, there's
there's performance.
Yeah.
Like Mark.
Like Mark also. Mark is coming too. So he has not a group, he's on his own, but he's doing show every week. And us, if we say yes to all the shows, we almost can make a living out of it. Almost. But I mean, just it's good pocket money. So there is I feel that there is a tradition in French of performing. You know? And now it's coming a bit more, and I think the Santo group, Etienne, Michael. You know Etienne, the guy with the shirt? Represent French technique. I always push him. When we were in the States, I was like, go, do some splits. Show them.
So was that your first time? Because you went to ATL, you went to skate punk, right? Was that your first time at an American skate party?
Me, I started to rhythm skate in the US because at this time I was living in New York and I was skating around. And then I heard about the Central Park. I went there, and then I went there every weekend, and then I did a party, which was like, it wasn't in the Rink. So yeah, I mean, it was the first time we were.
What were your thoughts on the skater punk? Did you like it? What was your thoughts? What do you think of it?
Was like another world, but really good.
As fellow Europeans, like we were really happy to see you guys there and see all the pictures and see all the videos and stuff. And
When we saw you go, I was like, watch when they come back. They're gonna look at what we do and be like, oh, now I get it. This is what
I told you I changed a little bit my mind on Roland because I told you in Roland, you should keep your specificity, guys. I think about that.
Keep
your specificities, you know, maybe we can talk about it here, but just to make a parenthesis about that, you are fast backward.
That's the London style.
That's the London style, and when, like for me in Roland, there were no fast backwards. Not this year. No.
We spent like half an hour doing fast backward.
In
Colchester. Fixate's a bit too small.
We do it every week.
Different crowd.
Because Fixate, it's got the length, right? But then you've got like a sharp turn. Like it is a struggle for people.
Like another fast backward.
Rinks.
What all space do you need?
Yeah, but they do. You can't do the fast backwards in the US.
They do it differently.
No,
It's not the good. They only turn one side.
It's not like that, and then it's much like that.
There's a lot of people. But no, we did it. But I mean, how much can you speed skate? You can't speed skate all night, can you?
No, of course. No, but I mean, because it's also related to the question you asked before. And then you go on detail if you want. I mean, English crowd, you see us like 5 times a year. Where we go, yes, I know, but still here. And we will come back. But for us, this is the best crowd in Europe, you know, and the best parties and so on, because you have the youth. In French, it's getting bigger. Who is skating? Girls in the 30s. Maybe, you know? They taking class and stuff like that. And they're going in class. Class is good, but if you look like hip-hop, the best hip-hop dancers, they don't come out of classes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They passionate and they do this in front of the mirror,
the street,
where they can and whatever. And I can feel a little bit of this with skating, you know? And that's good that people now in France that were in class last year, like in Lawrence class, now they come for free sessions and stuff like that because they're passionate. And you can still learn from other people and stuff like that. But in the UK, you have a lot more passionate people, more youth. I mean, it's, so this is what we are looking. And you have your specificities. Also in the music that is being played, me, I like Nigerian pop. I like it for skating too. You know, I like dancehall, I like it for skating too. So, and this is the only place where I listen to this on skates in London. In ATL, you have those songs. They put Davido or whatever, but during the afternoon at the hotel party.
Not
and they're like, and on skates, not GB house. I like GB and house, but I know me, I like to skate also. I like to move my shake my ass on the dance floor, you know?
Cool. I get you. I mean, the London culture is obviously speed skating, fast backwards, but another big part of it is weaving. We like to weave in and out of people and skate in the crowd and see how close we can get to people. And that doesn't change at Rome. You still do that because you do it while the night's happening. Do you know what I mean? So that hasn't changed. We still speed skate, but at the same time, we are trying to show people there is more to it than just speed skating, just weaving in and out. You know, that's why roll on is this thing that happens once a year. You have the whole year to speed skate, the whole year to do the style, and then once a year, they show you something a little different, and allows people to elevate their game. So after they see this person do that from this country, now they'll be like, oh, I can speed skate and I can weave in and out, but now I want to try my footwork.
Partner dancing.
That's nothing.
Some people tell us I saw you last time, look, I tried.
That's definitely happened. In the UK, I see that so much more now. People are grabbing each other, trying to do it, because I remember when you came the first year, I remember a few people come up to me and was like, oh, those two in the jacket, because he was wearing your Flaneurz and His jacket. They're like, oh, they're sick, they're so sick.
So this day I still get likes on that video that I posted.
Yeah, it's very popular, especially with the Jordans as well. Especially with the Jordans, they like that. Because everyone's like, oh, those Jordans are fresh, like they're flying. So when they see the Jordans and the jean jacket and they see you skating together, it's amazing. But for you, Najete, I wanted to ask, how does the artistic world view what we do on skates? Our world, how do they look at it?
Comment ils voient comment le monde artistique voit ce qu'on fait nous?
Like a leisure part.
Okay.
Because now I'm dancing on skates, and before I was like a robot. And concentrate. And because there is a performance and competition. So was like serious. And now it's fun.
But do they?
I'm happy on skates.
Does the artistic world look at what we do? They don't know.
There is a part they don't know.
When we met, when I showed her videos of the US, and look, they can spin on the one wheel and they have no two stops. She's like, oh.
No, this is another world, really. Maybe Americans, the national team in American, they skate, they train on the same rinks.
Yeah.
So maybe they know, but
The best are the Italians, they don't know.
Yeah,
They don't know.
because they are focused
Yeah.
on
You know-
competition.
I mean, you see Najete, and she's not giving so much what she told me, because me, tu me toast, sometimes when there is the middle, I'm like, oh, Najete, show them. She's like, no, 20 years of competition, 10 times French champion, this rank in Europe, I finished.
No,
I don't
but
have to show anything
No,
anymore.
but
I don't have to prove
It's
anything
still
anymore.
nice to because what you do on skate, you could inspire someone else to, you know, to
But
do
not,
something.
she's doing it, but not in the middle.
You should. I haven't. You know what?
I'm shy.
I've seen you spin. I've seen you. When we went to Paris the first
The
time,
First
first
time.
time, the
Yeah.
first time in Paris.
and they made a thing of it. You doing a spin, but I haven't seen you do it just because you want to do it. I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I change.
But imagine those artistic skaters coming into our world.
I know.
I mean, like
Right.
Najete, after 6 months, after she found the crazy leg, bon, bah, c'est bon, she found the flow, and then she can bring all her technique.
Exactly. You can merge the two together
Yeah.
and create something. You know, because like obviously we like to spin on skates, but the way artistic skates spin is a lot different. And if you could merge those two things, you could bridge the gap. You could create a
Nice.
monster.
No, but a monster, thank you. You're getting married a monster.
No, you can create. You're not a monster.
You can create.
No, it's okay, positive way. No, I think because I started to dance on skates with Flaneurz
Oh,
and not with my boots.
right.
That's why.
Okay.
And now, slowly, I switched my Flaneurz with my boots.
Okay.
Yeah. And
You can do different stuff.
to do
Yeah.
different stuff.
Okay.
Because for me was more aesthetic. Because I know skate, so it's okay to skate and dance
Yeah.
and be happy and spend time and share. But was aesthetic because Jordans on skate for me was amazing. Was a revelation. Was they changed my life. They changed. That's why you know.
To do a bit of promotion for change your feet too, because sneakers, they don't hurt.
No, I
Artistic
don't
boots,
like.
like stiff one.
Yeah. I can imagine.
This
Yeah.
is so
So
comfortable.
skating with comfort is like it's a good it can be a good sensation too.
Like you said, when you were training, like you keep your skates on for hours and practice. Oh man,
Yeah.
my feet are swelling just thinking about that.
But tomorrow I want to see you in the middle. I'll pull you up. I'll pull you up.
Okay, next time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You got all this skill, all these years of training. You can't just say, I'm never going to use it again.
No. There is one big difference, and not too small. In artistic, we use every time the stopper.
Yes.
So and when you dance and you are skater without stopper. So for us, this is like no, I don't want to. I don't want to skate without stopper because there is a problem.
Yeah.
Well, it missed something.
Yeah.
It's not normal. So to spin and to jump and to dance without
But
stopper.
They spin on the heel.
Yeah, you need a
Yeah, but-
conscious space to do this one. This is something else. She's when artistic skaters can use the whole crowd. You saw in Barcelona
Yeah.
for Pere. He
Yeah,
already
that's
has
what she
space, but it's quite small for him.
Oh,
He
yeah.
couldn't do
A
the
proper spin.
The spin.
the spin and the jump
And
because
jumps.
they need to prepare and stuff like that. So in the middle, she can do that. For push her tomorrow. But she won't do the same as if you look up on YouTube and look for her name. And
Maybe you're missing the competitive edge. You need to go against someone.
Yeah, maybe the challenge.
We need
No,
someone
the
to hold up.
You have 10 grand.
challenge was
10
this.
grand.
10 grand. 10 grand.
No, was a big challenge for me to change skates.
But to go from artistic skates to Flaneurz, where you were in Jordan, is like two completely different. You know,
Yes.
solid boots to like completely soft.
Yes, but
It's not like in between. It's like one or the other.
yes, but at least you have the same sensation. And if you are like sensitive, because during 20 years I skate and comment tu dis l'équilibre?
Balance.
Ouais, to find the balance between heels and two. And
You're doing good.
so I had a stopper for security and for jumps, but for security. Now when I switched the boost for Flaneurz for Jordans without stoppers. I was afraid for the first time, but with practice, I find the same balance. So finally, if you start with boots or Flaneurz or what you want in quads, it's the same.
Right.
Just adjust the technique, comment tu dis le troc? You wear the troc. Oh, good.
Oh, what? You know French now, yeah?
It's the same word.
Thank you. Well, just adapt the truck for you practice, and it's okay. Because in artistic, there is different rings. So there is plastic, there is wood, there is beton, concrete. So we changed wheels
For the different surfaces.
every time. Yeah. So because
So obviously, you are artistic skater in Paris. What rinks would you skate in? Were the rinks in Paris?
not in the center, but yes, in the periphery boundaries.
Yeah. Are they
So
fast?
It's not rings.
They're not rinks.
No,
it's
like
basketball.
gymnasium.
Gymnasium,
Ouais.
like a basketball court.
But in terms of the competition itself, would that not be in a rink?
No.
This is the
Gymnasium.
club, gymnase.
The big competition, they will be like in the basketball
Yeah, or
gymnasium.
handball.
Okay.
So you share the same floor as basketball,
Oh,
handball.
right.
Yeah,
I
with the
thought
different
you had.
associations.
No.
I thought you had the rinks.
No,
You
not
still,
out.
you're still looking for rings in France. That's good, guys.
I just thought.
have some rings.
Actually, but far away from Paris.
I thought because artistic
Cheesy
skating is a bigger deal than what we do, I thought there would be facilities for that thing.
But they share the facilities with other sports.
Associations, because in France there is a different way to. A sport is like an association, and la commune, the city give you gymnase, a rink, but it's not.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
it's
It's not direct.
okay.
So you have only 4 hours for today and 2 hours the weekend, and that's it. That's all.
So to answer your question, you cannot throw parties. Okay?
We have to do specific demand, but
Okay. But in terms of like working, going around the rink, obviously you don't have a rink you can go around. Okay, let's get that clear. There's no rink. But let's say you come to London now, we have what we call a rink. Like Derby was a rink,
yeah.
right? And you go around. Like, what about the jumps? You can still do the jumps and stuff like that, no? Because the jumps are just straight up, straight down. You don't need all the space in the world to do the jump.
No, you're right.
So yeah, I want to see it.
What
Come on.
do you want to see?
I want to see it. I haven't seen you do it. I want to see you do it.
So you go on. You put
No, I want to see it live. I want to see it live.
Okay, tomorrow
Yeah?
I will jump for you.
No excuses.
But tomorrow is going to be super packed, no? So
Okay.
he make the space.
I'm going to clear the middle
Okay,
and tell
okay.
everyone to stop
Okay, perfect.
so you can jump. Okay?
When,
But first time you met her, it was in Paris, like festival. It was in Najete.
Yeah.
She came and I pushed her and I said, there is the English guys, come on, jump. And there is a video on Instagram
Was
of
my first night.
skate
Yeah.
of her jumping.
Okay.
And then you all came,
Because I remember when we were spinning, and then you did the spin, and then we did spins, Well, it's just totally different because you needed the space,
Yeah.
and we were like on the spot. Yeah, on the spot.
I did one jump, like 100, 80. Yeah, with Flaneurz.
Non,
And for me, it was amazing. 180?
Non, un tour et demi, c'est 360 plus 180.
Ah oui, non, alors ok.
1.5 ton.
Ouais,
Oh, okay,
one
one and a half.
half.
So
Okay,
that's
for my
540.
Flaneurz. Okay, sorry.
Get it together.
Artist, no mathematics.
Well, you know, talking about rings, what we found out going out, so we started to partner dancing before that, thanks to the video, thanks to the fact that we did salsa on feet, and wanted to do something, and I'm like, okay, I'm the girl, I just have to do like this, she's doing a good job, and I do good.
Just stand in the back of this.
Because I'm like this.
I need a hand.
So, but Atlanta made us also discover more the fact of dancing and both. Because as we don't have space in Paris to skate, we all are trying to do middle things.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? And so we do little choreo and routines and stuff like that. But this is something that, tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel that the guys who go in the middle in the US, this is because they are already very good
At going around.
at going around. And in France,
It's the
people
opposite way
they can
around.
spin, but they cannot dance skating. They cannot go around, you know. They cannot stride. They cannot.
Yeah, all the stuff.
So it's like a twist, you
Yeah,
know.
reverse.
And me now I'm all at skating,
Going around.
going around.
Yeah.
As I'm shy to go in the circle, and I'm losing my capacity. You know.
But I am seeing the French rhythm skate culture slightly change in terms of like you guys spinning more, you doing more stuff, like doing the G slide and stuff like that, and more steps. So that's nice to see that, and you guys are involving everyone, and the whole culture's changing. And I feel like that's the case in a lot of these different European countries. Like everyone's kind of evolving, you know, stepping up a level. So that's nice. And with you traveling, setting an example for other people in France and other people in Europe, I feel like as more Europeans travel out there, the whole thing is going to just get intermingled and everyone's going to be learning from each other and the whole scene will change. So
It is.
it's nice. It's nice. Seeing
But I mean, I think when you were in Soul Skate last time, there were a bunch of Europeans, not only you guys, not only the MCs. Not
No,
only
we had
English, there were
Michelle from
Michel,
Spain,
Michelle, Kyrian was there.
Deborah from Amsterdam.
Comment il s'appelle celui de German?
Yeah, Jay.
Jay.
Yeah, yeah. That was nice.
There was a lot.
Yeah, many she was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Yeah.
She loves it.
She loves
She
America.
she just come back to New York as well,
Yeah.
hasn't
Yeah.
she? She loves it.
And then Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so community building is growing, and I think like Europe might be a bit like the States. Like, if you go, no, but I mean, compare like you won't say there is a French scene, or there, and compared to American, there is a European scene that has as many specificities as the American scene has. You know, like I don't know the specificities. I know Chicago is G,
Yeah.
you know, and so London will be that's backward,
Speed
you
skate.
know,
Yeah.
and
Speed skate.
All fast.
Speed skate. It's called speed skate.
also we don't have facilities in France, but we will
But
find
the
one.
jumping, aggressive style skating,
Yeah,
is that not one
but
of
this
yours?
is not something you do in wings.
True.
I would say, your skates, the Flaneurz, like that is something more specific to Paris right now.
Yeah, because
Because
most
when
of
we-
our customers they are close to us.
Yeah, naturally. But like when I was actually blown away when we came again in May, everyone had them. I was like, wow, like literally.
So that's not everyone, but now you can see, because we twist the game, you can see sneaker skates as Flaneurz, but sometimes they're not.
They're not, they're just screwed in.
They just put
Yeah.
in.
Ah.
But for people now, and this is maybe that we did a good job.
Yeah.
For people now, sneaker skates are Flaneurz. Not all of them are keeping around, but for sure this is something. We have more customers.
Yeah, but it will grow. I mean, like you said, it started in Paris, more so because you guys are French, so that's your immediate market. But it will grow. And the reason it will grow is because I am now officially, right? This is an official announcement.
Well, it's not official until you're given the thing.
I am an official ambassador
Yeah.
for Flaneurz I'm officially a Flaneurz skate
Artist.
ambassador.
You are an artist.
I'm part of that clique.
Artist.
Part of the kit. So do we tell the story a little bit of
The story of these Flaneurz. Okay, so as all of you know, we so as all of you know, we did the art show, right? Now, when we presented the art show in London, you guys just missed the official presentation, but you saw the work. You wasn't here, you still wasn't here. But you saw the work, but you missed the video and everything like that.
And I managed to guess half of them who made them.
And your initial thoughts on the actual paintings before you saw the video, what was your initial thoughts on the artwork itself? When you first saw the pieces, what did you think?
He made it because I told you I saw
Oh yeah,
Instagram stories before.
so Florian kind of figured it out because
you were teasing me this like big things at one. It's gonna be like crazy. They're gonna happen something special, and then next time I see now it's sure it's gonna happen. Tell me, come on, who's gonna come and sing? You know, big.
Okay, so I was teasing you. I was bigging it up. So you saw the artwork, and then I presented it in Barcelona. Again, you saw the work, and you saw the video, but without sound.
Yes.
And then in Barcelona, you approached me and said, how much is it for a piece of the art? Now, obviously, us being close friends, you know, like family.
When the camera was not
Better actor. The best.
Us being close friends, I was like, well, I didn't want to sell one of the original 8. So I said, I'd create a piece for you. And then you told me what you wanted it for. So you wanted it for, you guys are getting married, you're moving into a new place, and you wanted artwork for your new house.
Decoration.
Yeah, so obviously that's a great responsibility. So I was like, okay, I want to create a piece for you guys. I didn't know how much to charge, but then I thought, I have wanted Flaneurz for a while. So we negotiated, deep into the hours of negotiation, deep into the night, we finally came to...
I think you act as good as you negotiate.
We negotiated a deal whereby I could get the Flaneurz I wanted, on the shoes I wanted. In return, I would create this piece of art for your wedding and for your house. Now, obviously we have the Flaneurz, the art is off camera.
Hurry up and open them, man. I want to see them.
Talking about it, bro. Chill. Now, when I said I wanted to paint the art, I asked you what colours you wanted on the painting. Now, if you had said, I want these colours, my life would have been easy, done. But no, you said, I'm going to leave it up to you to create. So I have to do enough research, look into deep meanings of this and that. Like, it's going in your house, so I need you, you're going to see it every day. I need to do something that when you look at, it's going to be more than just a painting. So when I present art, I'll show you the colors and everything I use. But now though, let's get into these Flaneurz. So
after that.
No skates. They are a bit disappointing. They open the box, they don't see skates.
So
sorry to make it laugh.
yeah.
So I know you can't see it on camera. Hold it up. Alright, cool. So this is my lovely assistant. So this is what the Flaneurz package looks like. Alright. I've never opened a pair of Flaneurz before.
Well, take the flyer out
Ouais.
before you to promote, you know.
Oh, okay. So now
Because you
I'm
are
gonna
ambassador.
go out flyering. That's part of the contract. We've got the key. We've got the infamous Flaneurz keys. Got to put out my key ring so I remember that.
This is the last book.
Some information.
and the user guide.
How to use
one of them.
Okay, just in case you know.
Let's get into the juice now.
So take 2 out.
Alright, so the shoes I wanted.
Wow.
J's. Well, these 7s, Jordan 7s. Come on. These are fire.
They're
Yeah.
big as well, though.
Huh?
They're big as well, though.
Not as big as Air Forces though.
No, they are thin ones.
Yeah.
Thin ones. And this is big size. Huh? 13.
Take the other one so I can put the damn box down.
My tools. Come on. This is the first time I'm seeing these actually. Hey, I'm happy, I can't lie.
The size of it? They're my size. This is
size.
my size, you know? Yeah, they're my size. Yes.
Alright, so for the first time,
So you put the shoe. Normally to put in and out, you have to have your foot in it.
okay,
Especially to put them on.
okay, put them
But
on there.
to keep them out, you can. So you put the key in the little hole at the
So-
back.
With key in the little hole,
Ouais, très cher à la glisse.
go down.
Yes,
Une
normally.
démonstration. Yeah,
And
perfect.
this is taking
And
out.
it's easy.
Yeah.
And then the shoe and the plate, you do like this.
Like this.
Like this.
No, left and right.
Oh, left and right.
At the beginning,
Yeah.
they're quite hard, but then they get.
So there you have it. And now I've got J's I can just wear normally.
These are pretty light.
Yeah, they're hella light.
Yeah.
And these sevens are fire. I'm happy, guys.
So you will try tomorrow.
I will try them tomorrow. Yes,
Okay.
I will try it tomorrow.
And
I might stay home.
if I can say, I remember when we talked about Flaneurz also before that, you told me about it was at Roland, and tell me maybe I want not only do on canvas, and this could be helpful also if you have to paint.
Yeah.
or
So
places.
yeah. So
And
the
this could be good if those planners can paint.
yeah.
So
So
then
the artwork.
this is your story and you do whatever you want with them. But
Yeah,
it
100%.
would be a great honor if they can paint too.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So one of the original reasons I wanted Flaneurz was my artwork that I create is obviously on skates. For those who don't know, so the artwork I create is obviously on skates, and my Rydels, they're just a ball ache to skate in when I'm painting because they're just getting messy so badly. And then because I've done a few pieces on the street, I've done some pieces outside, taking my skate on and off while I'm in the midst of trying to do it all, it's a pain in the ass. So having these, where I can just clip them on and off, just makes my life so much easier.
Yeah.
So now you get a skate without heel and with less support.
So yeah, dude, I'm a happy man right now. I'm very happy.
These are really nice.
These are dope. This is their mine, yeah? Yes, give me that. Thank you. So yeah, now that you presented me with these Flaneurz, now I have to present you with this amazing artwork. I'm a little bit nervous because, like I said, you guys completely left up to me.
Yes, we trust you.
You completely left up to me. So I had to do a lot of research and.
Okay.
This is what you think about us.
Yes.
This is what you see about us.
Let me put that.
I don't know how it's best to do it. Toast.
Unwrap them and then just lift them up one by one.
I'll wrap it in.
You can unwrap it there, that's fine. I reckon you guys should sit back down there, and Carl, you should go and sit back down as well, bro.
So excited. Try not to tear the bubble wrap. You need the bubble wrap.
Carl's got enough bubble.
Not with it.
That is my one.
Yeah. I've got more tape. Let's have this bubble wrap.
the first?
I haven't even seen it.
Are we the first to have
Your own
painting?
piece. You
Non,
was
c'est
there.
Michel.
You was there. You was there. You was there. Okay. Okay. All right. So.
You're gonna have to sit back down then, right? Because I can't see you.
Okay.
Just hold me. Get Kai to hold up again. Either you or Kai hold him up.
You have scotch marker? You have tape?
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed. That is really well.
Of course, man. These are very valuable pieces of art. What do you mean? Priceless.
I'm impressed. Good impression.
So the pieces go all together. But I have to present it one by one because.
Maybe we could just do the one for now.
Yeah, there's a part of the painting that needs to be together. You should see it all together.
So should I help?
We can hang, we are a team, we can hang one each.
I'll just do one for now.
You're rapping too good.
Ouais. Mais je voyais effectivement.
Okay, this is one of them.
Yeah, c'est clair en plus.
Okay, so
Good colors.
this way. For those who can't see. Now this is a triptych. It's a triptych painting. So this is the first time you guys are seeing this.
Yeah.
So it's a triptych painting. So there's 3 pieces. Alright? This piece is for the right side of the painting. Alright? So let's start with the base. The base color is grey. The base. So in total I use 4 colors. The base color is grey. The reason it's grey is because when I think of YouTube, you're always in black and white. Always. The skates you skate together in black and white. And when I
You observe.
and when I did my research and I saw you guys here, always in black and white. And when you put black and white together, what do you get?
Grey.
You get grey. Yeah?
That's why I was saying put the grey shirt today.
Yes, of course, it's all part of it. It's part of the plan. So you get grey. So, like, when you told me it's for your wedding, like I'm a God-fearing man, I'm a Christian man. So I value a wedding and people come together is very important, it's a very valuable thing. It's sacred. So this whole painting, all colours that show is all based around you two together, coming together and staying together as a unity, and just sticking together. So and knowing that you guys will see this every day when you come home is a lot of pressure that was put on me. So like I said, the base is black and white. You two together coming together makes it great. Now the colour on top is like a dark teal colour. Now to get the teal colour, you put 2 colours together. Do you know what colours they are? You put green and you put blue.
Okay.
And that creates this colour. The reason I use green and blue, I use the blue from the French flag. The blue from the French flag represents freedom, right? The freedom that you have when you're on skates, the freedom you feel when you're skating, and just generally in life we're free. So that's the blue. And the green from the Moroccan flag, the green star. Now, the Algerian flag.
Yeah, it's green too.
You said
Giant.
in thing you said you're wrong.
This could have gone horribly wrong.
I mean, okay, there's more green.
There's more green,
I swear.
Yeah.
In Barcelona you said.
No.
I was there. JB was there. We were there.
No, it's not possible.
It is there. We're there. This is
Maybe my
works,
name
it
is
still works.
Morocco. It's from Morocco, my name, Najete, because it's an Arabic name.
okay.
It's okay? So Algeria or Morocco
Algeria,
is the
there's
same.
more green.
We're gonna cut that.
There is
No, we're gonna cut that. But listen, I'll tell you now. We're gonna cut
Try
that.
again.
Alright, start again from the second
Yeah.
colour.
You have to cut that. Don't.
Start from the second colour, man.
It's going to unedited.
Huh?
Unedited.
No, this is
Okay.
edited.
So,
No.
So
the second
blue-
color. The blue for freedom
And the
is
second
very
colour.
good.
The blue for freedom. the blue for the freedom, the green.
What does Flaneurz mean again? You told me the meaning of it. The definition of Flaneurz.
Un flaneur
I like
is
Flaneurz.
a stroller, Hitler is a guy, is a dandy in the city, observing stuff, and he has been described by the poet Baudelaire as the concrete botanist.
I didn't get it.
Try it again.
Sometimes.
Mais Flaneurz,
No, because he said the blue is for
Freedom.
freedom. I'm pretty sure you sent me a definition, like the dictionary definition of Flaneurz. He's a person who roams, a person who
yeah, you're right.
like
Right.
explores.
But the green, right? The green represents love, joy, peace, right? So that's why I put the green and the blue together. And it creates this color, right? The teal.
The teal, this
Yes,
one.
yes. Yeah. Exactly. Dark teal,
Yes.
right? So that's why I put those colors together, right? So when you look at it, you will see both of your heritages within this piece of art, right? And also, the blue is a similar blue to the logo color for Flaneurz,
That's right.
which is your heritage, is your legacy. Flaneurz is your legacy. It's what you pass down to your children and your children's children. You know. So yes. So I want you to look at this artwork every day. When you see it, I want you to see yourselves in the artwork, right? I want you to see you two together in the artwork. Yeah. And also this white line here, when you see it all together, what it is, it's I think it's called Lemonscape. It's the logo for Infinity. It's that logo.
Okay.
It's the logo for Infinity.
Yeah, okay.
Again, to represent your marriage and to represent that it is continuous, it's forever. So that's why the white line is in there. So when it's up and it's all together,
No, there's lots of research.
yeah. So when it's up and it's all
Lots of
together,
meanings.
because like I said, when you told me you're gonna put this in your house and when you get this is gonna be your first time placed together, I want you to look at artwork every day and I want you to know why it's there and the meaning of it to not just be, oh, I just like it. I want you to have some personal connection to it. So it is a personal piece created just for you guys. No one else is having it, no one else is gonna have anything like it. So yeah, this is the artwork.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Merci Daniel. Did you did the tree? It was a big canvas that you cut, or you did the tree separately?
I did them I bought it one piece and then I cut them and then skate on them separately.
Okay.
Oh, and another thing is, hold for a second. Another thing is, you can't see it, right? But on each piece of artwork, I did a specific move that I thought represented you both.
Yeah.
So with this piece, this is the right one. I'm trying to think. So with the middle piece, you'll see the swirls for the spinning, right? So I know it's something you can do, but I know it's something you want to do, though.
Yes.
Yeah. And with trying to think of which piece is which. With one of the pieces, I did. You know that move that you guys do when you go around the ring? That one.
Yes.
I did that move on it.
This is my favorite move.
Yeah.
Because it's the first move.
I did that move on one piece, and on the other piece, you see a lot of short lines because I skated as though I was skating with someone else to represent the part of skating that you guys do. So on each piece, there is a move that represents, that I feel represents you
You
guys.
really did put a lot of thought into this.
More than when you did
Big
it.
move.
No, obviously I took it as a group, it's a big responsibility,
Yeah.
you guys. And then plus you told me today that this is your wedding gift.
This is a wedding gift that we do to each other.
Yeah, so this is a wedding gift for each other. So it's a big deal. It's not a small thing. So that's why I put a lot of work in it.
You can see in Barcelona on the beach, big things can happen. There is some dogs that are serious.
So yeah, this is one of three. The other two are here. So
And what was the song?
okay, so two songs. The bass song which I did the Grey 2 was a song called Messenger by the Potato Head People. Alright?
Potato Head People.
Yes.
How do you know I like potato?
So maybe when the podcast is when we actually do it, maybe Toby can put the music on it to show it's an instrumental song, but it's a for me is a very good song to get American style beat, and the teal colour I did to a producer named Tall Black Guy, and the song is a remix of Nights of Egypt. You know the old school song.
No, but we'll be.
If you heard it, you know what song it is.
Maybe we will play at the wedding.
Yeah,
This
maybe
song.
you will. It's like a funk. It's old school funk, but it's a remix of that.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the two songs that I use for this. But the songs are not as important as the colours and the message that's in the work. Yeah.
You're making me want to get married now.
Ah,
Good for my wedding.
This is
talking about
your
love.
first gift.
Yeah, so
Wedding
is
gift.
it? Are you gonna do a asking now?
You better do something for me for my wedding. Laugh.
sure, this wasn't a free day, you know.
Yeah,
You know what? Maybe an invite. Because you know, certain people don't invite me, so maybe an invite would be the gift. So yeah.
Merci beaucoup Daniel.
Merci.
No worries, man.
So and I think we'll be really proud to have a piece of the
Yeah.
NCs and Florian guys.
So after the podcast, I'll show you all of them and then we'll
Yeah.
put it all together so you can see it.
Yeah, we can wrap it up now. Alright, yeah,
So yeah, what do you guys think of the artwork?
We need to see the three of them. I
Yes,
love the
okay.
stories
Yeah.
behind them. I love the stories. Maybe I'll ask you again because I want to remember. And
I'll be
maybe
honest with you,
explain
like,
to the.
I was very nervous
Yeah.
presenting it.
So what?
I was nervous, so nervous. Because if I pulled it out and you said, and you was like, I don't like it. then what would that
Yeah,
you know?
They started speaking French.
Oh my god, oh my god.
No, I was nervous because it was very nervous, but I hope you.
Yeah, but we trust. I mean, if we asked you this because we trust in you and we saw the painting. I saw the show. Najete saw the video.
Yeah,
she
video.
saw the one
And
of.
Too. On Instagram. I
So
follow all your videos, okay?
the one of Michel. So me, I had no doubt. So yeah, I would like it. And the fact that and I can see that there are things that I didn't saw, but there is the novelty, like new stuff, the white, and this, and I feel that you made like the NC, the one you made with the NC was specific for the group, and I can feel that there is a lot of specificities that are made for us, so we are honored.
Nice.
Alright, well, I think that's it for this episode. I've really enjoyed this episode. It's been really sentimental and nice.
Nice. I was hoping to get tears, but
Yeah, hoping for tears.
didn't get any tears.
Maybe when the cameras go up.
You're getting mad again.
I didn't want to get. No one cried.
No cry. So one day, the podcast of the NCs, someone's gonna cry.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll break someone.
Okay.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Get involved, like, comment, share.
Take a trip to Paris.
Yeah, take it to Paris.
Come on, guys.
Get your Flaneurz orders in now. That's the guy.
Oh, and another thing, if anyone is interested in getting Flaneurz, if you talk to me, if you do all of pair of Flaneurz through myself, there's a little gift in there for you. So
Yeah.
As an ambassador.
Yeah, good ambassador.
that's it. I'll get something special, something extra special
Cool.
from Flaneurz
So write
and from
something
the
at
NC as
info
well.
at Flaneurz.
Talk to me. Message me or message the NC if you're
Other than
serious.
that,
Yeah, good.
see you guys on the Rink.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for coming.
La prochaine fois,
Yo.
dans le numéro de Of the Rink,
The mic's not on.
You gotta say it loud.
Just say it louder. All you gotta do is say it louder, but say it into this
en
one.
français ou en anglais?
Oh,
Just, no, say it into this one, but just say it louder. That's what you gotta do.
Next time on Of the Rink. La prochaine fois sur Of the Rink. Il y aura pas moi.
That sounds like, you know, when you're at the airport and they make an announcement in English and in French.
Next time.
La próxima vez sobre fuera de Rink te vas a encontrar una puta madre.
Man, thanks you guys for coming, man.
Merci beaucoup.